Hi there. I know I said I was gonna go to bed, and I've already been on live once, but I thought I would come back and say I have done an awful lot on Halloweens. I've given out even the big chocolate bars for kids, and they enjoyed them. I was the type of person who would get the kids to sing the Donald Duck song, uh, act like Mickey Mouse, do 10 push-ups for the young gentlemen that would come. These were teenagers, but it was fun. It really was. I had a social working degree that I did and I had. And so my best part of life was adolescence. And I enjoyed them quite a bit. So for me, everybody and anybody that came to the door, I mean, I would look forward to the little girls dressed up as princesses or the little boys in ninja outfits. That was fun. And then when the teenagers would come along, yeah, it was cool to see them and their girlfriends. And then they would look at me and they'd go, "A big candy bar?" And I'd go, "Yeah, but you gotta do the Mickey Mouse song. You gotta sing that." And it was just really something to have some of those kids. They would actually do it, and they never bashed my windows in or anything like that. They were good. So, yeah, it was a different time back in the 90s, in the early 2000s. And I really miss that a lot. But I just got done watching a YouTube channel that I really enjoy. And I noticed that the subscribed area was taken on off for me. And I always check it to make sure that I hit the thumbs up, ring that bell, and subscribe, that I am subscribed to that channel. Needless to say, I've got close to 200 channels that I watch off and on. And so it is a little tedious, to say the least, to keep up with all of the 200 channels. But each one has their own special way of saying something and doing things. They teach you things. Hi, how you doing, Jesse and Lisa? Let the good times roll. That's what I always think when I see your thing. You thought I was an old replay of Jesse and Lisa? No. No, it's just Linda Peterson. That's my name. Completely all me. But I just keep on trying my best. And I was in before. Okay, Jen. But I like the good times. Did they give you a new handle yet for YouTube? They gave me a handle of Linda Peterson 1800, and then I just more or less put 3 exclamation points after it. You're cool, Jen. Thank you. Yeah, check to make sure, because when I go to see your channel, I subscribed tonight on it. I'm going to check to make sure things are all in order. I've worked at all 3 major TV stations in the US, and I was always told to check to make sure things are all in place, and that's what I have to do. So after I get done with the video, I watch the whole videos when I watch them. And I mean, they're long sometimes. I've had some videos last a good 3 hours to 4 hours. And that's a lot of dishes to do or vacuuming, but I'm keeping my eye peeled on the screen to make sure that nothing pops up for selling of skin or anything like that. If you know what I mean by that, Jen. But I just don't like that. And I just sort of figure they can take their business someplace else. But I'll keep on checking even after I leave a comment. MT Homestead has found that there's times I will talk right back to them as I'm watching their videos. And he says, it's almost like she's right in here in the computer. So what did you all do for Halloween? Did you have a lot of trick-or-treaters? I didn't have any at all. In fact, we haven't had hardly any up and down the street like we usually had. So, but yeah, I think it's about time. You went to the country church? Yeah. But you probably had them at church, huh? Sometimes even in the big city that I live in, we will have it during the daytime, and we'll have it in a location where they can go, yeah, truck or treat in the parking lot. And it's kind of nice that way. But it's kind of sad because the kids don't have the leaves to go rustling through. You know how it was. Or for me, I'm 70 years old. The biggest thing was you would always, as you got a little older, further in grade school, close to 6th grade, you would have a pillowcase and you would be running like everything from house to house, trick or treat, money or eat, and doing it like that. But pretty much everybody you knew was either related to you or you knew somebody who was related to them. No, I'm not 50. I'm I'm completely 71 years old, and 2023 I'll turn, as I consider it, 27. Right now I'm 17, but you reverse the numbers. And I don't have any gray hair or anything like that, and I don't diet, but I keep pretty active. So, but I had been on you like that, huh? Hopefully you'll be able to be, yeah, young and stuff like that when you get my age. But I know I had Stone Wolf Outdoors, Tony. He was on before. I was on once before. Yeah, kids keep you busy and they keep you young too. You wouldn't believe it, but I was a grandmother at the age of 36. I delivered my first granddaughter at the age of 36. My daughter was only 15, but girls grow up faster than boys do. In fact, you can have an 8-year-old daughter and it seems like she's 40. My son, he always told me he would never do what his sister did. And I thought I could go for that. Because the year later I became a widow then. And so from October 18th until, the first part of November is about the hardest time of the year, even though it's been since 1990 to go through all of that. Kids do keep you busy, and it's so much fun. I like to quilt and I like to sew. In fact, a lot of the clothes my kids used to wear, I used to make all of them. In fact, I had a way of keeping my son from getting down on one knee. I'd put a patch on it, a special patch, like a clown or a baseball patch, and he wouldn't want to put his knee down on the cement then at the age of 2 or 3. And then when the other knee would start wearing out, I'd put a patch on that one, and it really worked. It was sort of like reverse psychology. I took quite a few college college psychological college courses in college, and it did work out. I reversed it and used it to the best of my ability then. But my kids grew up pretty good. I've got a son that's a pharmacist and a doctor, and a daughter who's almost a doctor. So, yeah, it's been a good life. But I think I'm gonna sign on off and go to bed. And I thank you for stopping in. And you just let the good times roll. Oh, and if you're old enough to have heard about Woodstock, Google that and watch some of the videos, because you just might see me there. Because I was at Woodstock and it was fun. So, you're 48? Well, turn the numbers around, you're 84. So then, if you ever get hit on the head, you gotta know, you gotta remember the real age that you're at. So I'm only 17. This next year I'll turn 27. That's gonna be cool, huh? And you're gonna be 94 then. So, I was 96 at one time. And then I turned 7 all over again. And that was last year. Oh, yeah, you get to be 5, yeah. When you turn 50, you'll be 5 years old, and then just think, you'll have a driver's license, and nobody can take it away from you. Not unless you're speeding or driving without your belt on. You know what I mean. And then when you turn 51, you'll be 15 and you'll still have the driver's license. That's kind of cool, isn't it? It's a nifty way of thinking of it, because when you start feeling like you're running low of energy, you think, I'm only 5. I'm only 15. I've got plenty of energy. And you just go, okay, I can do it. I can do it. But y'all take care. You have a good night, okay, Jen and Steve? Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye bye.